Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at MIDI Layers. Now MIDI Layers is from 4Pockets. We are taking a look at it today because yes, it is Friday. It is Friday the 13th of June and it is time for another 4Pocket sale. So MIDI Layers is on sale from today. Normal price is $9.99 and the sale price is $3.99, and it is on sale from today, Friday the 13th of June 2025, until Wednesday the 18th of June 2025 for $3.99. So it's a bargain. It's an incredibly powerful app. At the moment, I have BA1 here, Synthmaster 2, Analog EGR, and Xeon. And you'll see that I have them split across the keyboard here. Now, I'm not going to go into a deep dive of what everything that MIDI Layers can do, because it can do an awful lot. Okay, but we're going to take a look at some of the cool stuff. So this is a general basic split 4 keyboards over 4 octaves. So my Keylab 49 is a 4 octave keyboard. So if I play this top C, it is playing Xeon, you'll see here. And if I go now down to my next key, it is going to be playing Analog EGR. My next note is going to be Synthmaster 2. And then as we go further down, I'm into BA1. This means I can perform over the entire keyboard, but one of the cool things that MIDI Layers does now, you're not limited to 4 instruments. In fact, it has 16 output ports, but you can have these pretty much as many layers as you like. Just keep adding layers and do what you want. And you have all these different scenes you can choose from. It's really vast. I'll put some links in for Paul's masterclass tutorials, because you should watch them if you want to dig in and see just what this is capable of. I've selected on B1, which is my, because I've muted it here, so I'm going. I am going to click on options here, and there's a little keyboard icon here, and you'll see I have a sequencer. So every single layer can have a different sequencer, which is very cool. Okay, so if we switch this on now and I play one note, and this is Synthmaster doing its malletty kind of vibraphone thing. And you can do with like harmonies. But I'm going to go all the way back up to my ARP, play one note, which means I can now perform with the other stuff. So you can see what keys I'm playing. Okay, so that's all very cool, right? Let's do something else. Let's set something up from complete scratch. So let's get rid of, let's keep Synthmaster. Let's get rid of this one, remove channel, tap to confirm, and let's remove Xeon, tap to confirm that as well. Remove channel. Right, there we go. And open up layers here. And I'm just going to go into this little menu here and go new session. Boom. Yes, new session. Thank you. And I'll show you how to set this up. So first of all, look, we can just carry on creating layers. All right. you can see you can just go on, and let's just delete all. Okay, yes, delete them all. Let's add one layer. Okay, in fact, let's add two because we've got two synths. So we're going to add 2 layers. So we're going to add B1 and A1. This is where we can choose. You just grab hold of it and slide this along to where on the keyboard you want your layers to be. Grab the end, drag them down, move them around. So I'm going to show you some very cool stuff. Let's set up this layer like this. And let's set up this layer like this. Okay, so we've got a nice overlap in the middle. Now you won't be hearing SynthMaster 2 there at all. You're only hearing this one. Let's highlight layer 1 and go into options and make sure we're on output port 1. Okay, and you see we've got 16 output ports that we can route to different instruments. Output port 1. Let's now select layer 2 here, so the one with SynthMaster on, and we shall go to our options and select output port 2. Let's close this and let's open this up. Now if I want to play this with my MIDI keyboard, which I do, you'll see that I have it set up to play MIDI layer, but I want to look at output port. So output port 1 is going to be A1. Let's look at output port 2, and that's going to SynthMaster. So if I look at MIDI layer now, and let's close this down, and if I move this down out of the way, so now we're just hearing SynthMaster, and if we kind of move this up, we've just got BA1. So the cool thing we can do here, we can have these layers blended together, obviously. So, you know, like something like this. So there you're hearing both of them, right? And if you wanted to hear both of them across the entire length of the keyboard, of course, you do it like this. And if you wanted to blend in something like a piano with something, you could say, well, okay, I'm going to add in, let me just add in piano tech be here somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to add in a piano tech. I don't need to connect my MIDI keyboard to piano tech. All I need to do is add another layer and connect that layer to piano tech. So C1, we'll go options now, and we're going to go port 3 here for layer number 3. So it makes sense, right? And then all we need to do is go in here. I'm going to add in port 3 here to piano tech. Open this back up, and now I'm going to move this up a little bit. If I move this out the way and this out the way, see we've got but watch. Once we start to blend this stuff together, we can start to have it fade into each layer as well. So you get very cool blending. So just if we select A1 here and we choose options, you will see an option called crossfade. And if you look really closely, you'll see what's happening here. Okay. Let's do it like this. And let's choose this and crossfade these as well. You see? And now let's move that to there. And let's crossfade that in. And the other thing I was showing you earlier as well, that the sequencer. So where are we here? What are we playing? Let's choose the piano. Let's move everything else out the way. And get rid of those crossfades so I get some. There we go. I can have my piano. Okay. I can have it being played with a sequence. So let's have a quick look at that before we go. Look, so options. Select it on this, options, click on this little keyboard icon here, and there's your sequencer. Make sure you can have it hooked to your host tempo as well, and switch it on. It's quarter speed. Let's speed this up to 16, and then we can choose the length in steps. And then we can say, well, okay, I'm going to clear that sequence, clear. And then I can kind of just add in, you've got semitones here. So I'll do this. And this will be poly. See? And then we could just put one note in, going down. So it'll be. So once you're happy with the sequence, you can then say, well, I'm going to blend my other stuff back in with that as well. You know, let's just do this. So kind of, I'm going to take that off there. So let me go to my options. Very cool. But it does so much more than we've got time for in this. I mean, it really does. You've got like your scale modes, of course, all sorts of stuff you can play with, scenes, different bank numbers here. It's massive. It's massive. But like just for basic layering stuff. And splitting your keyboard any way you want. It's just marvelous, you know. It's really, really good. Anyway, guys, listen, it's on sale from today, which is Friday the 13th of June 2025. Normal price $9.99, sale price is $3.99, and it's on sale till next Wednesday, which is the 18th of June 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't already have MIDI layers, I hope you can see just how ridiculously useful it is. Also, I should point out as well that sequencer can be applied to all the layers. You've got, it's a layer, you have a sequencer per layer if you want, so you can program drums, bass lines, and just press one key and away you go. Bit soundtracky. Anyway, top job, cool beans. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta.